Hi, we're here today doing some nail polish strips and it's a new product and it's called Color Street.
So I already did my nails with it and my toenails, but we're going to use the leftover strips from that packet to do a manicure on Genelia. So she's already taken off all her old nail polish, cleaned it with alcohol, and we're ready to get started. So here we go. Okay, can they see? Let's see. Kinda see. It's our first time, so here's what we had left after doing a manicure and a pedicure on me. So we sealed it up with a flat iron so it doesn't dry out. So we'll just cut those open.
And also flat irons work to shut it because they're like hot in it.
Yeah, and it just melts it together. That way we can use these later. So we'll pull all these apart. Obviously some of them are quite big, so we can just cut those down to fit her nails a little bit better.
But this one I'll use first.
Yeah. So first we'll push back her cuticles just a little bit with an orange stick. And this is so you get the nail polish strip just on your nail. If you get it on your cuticle, it tends to break off on the bottom. So this will get you the best results. You don't have to be too aggressive, just get some of the extra skin off. Push it back a little.
I'm just gonna do this one hand and then you'll do
Yeah, so we'll just do this one hand for you guys so the video is not too long. Although it is pretty quick, I don't think you want to sit here for 10 minutes and watch us do both hands. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to re-wipe with alcohol just so we get a really good clean surface for that to stick to. Okay. And go ahead and kind of dry your hand off a little bit. Alright. So we're going to start with our thumb. This side, okay, yeah. So we peel the clear strip off the top. Then you peel the next piece, and then your whole nail polish strip is going to come off, just like that. And it's a little bit sticky underneath.
And try not to like have your hand underneath it a lot or it won't stick to your fingers, so just don't leave your hand on it for long.
I'm just going to stick this right on here. Push it down nicely into each side. And then you can just bend it over the top of the nail. I know the other videos show them filing it off. I don't like to do that. I feel like you get better coverage just by gently tearing it. It's nail polish, so it's pliable. So see, there's her thumb. And we'll come back and file it later.
That one's going to be hard to file.
So then you just take off the silver end, and then the other end is also rounded, so you can just flip that over and use it for another nail. So we'll find one that we think it'll fit the best. If it's a little bit too big, that's better than having it too small. You can always push away the extra pieces with an orange stick or your fingernail.
That's called an orange stick?
Yeah, so the wood thing is called an orange stick. I don't know why it's called that, but it is. So again, push it down and just gently tear away the edges.
I need to use this hand really quick.
Okay. And mine here, that you can see on my nails, that's been on for 13 days. So you can kind of see where it's grown out. But there aren't any chips in it or anything like that, so still pretty good. And this extra little piece, I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe use it for her pinky. It might work. We'll give it a try. Just trim it up a little bit.
Make it so that like the edges and the sides aren't like that, how it's curved.
It's a little more difficult doing small hands because they are made for adults. I've heard that we may be coming out with kid-sized products, but we're not sure yet. So these work for now.
For kids, it's usually at least like 1 or 2 or 1 strips for each hand per kid. For adult, if you have long nails, then it could you can probably just use the whole strip on your finger.
Okay, so we got 3 nails done with 1 pretty thin strip. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Again, pull off the clear top, pull off the bottom, have the sticky stuff on the bottom. It's probably a little wide. I'm going to just trim it on the edge a tiny bit. Oh, sorry.
No.
The lighting is it's bright out here, so the sun might be making it difficult to see. Alright, so let's do this one. And they do stretch a tiny bit. You just have to be a little gentle with them or you can tear them. But they're stretchable. So if it doesn't quite go to the edge.
Tell them what happened when you stretched it too far? Should I?
Alright, so that one's pretty good. And then let's move on to the last nail. So that was pretty quick, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 or 8 minutes.
Alright, get this on here. And you can use the orange stick to help push it down, get it in nicely on the bottom.
This cuticle stick. That's a better name for it.
And then let's tear this off. Jenna's talking about how the orange stick isn't orange, and I guess it's not orange really, but okay.
It's
so
brown.
So we got them all on that quick.
Can't.
I'm gonna take the orange stick and just kind of push down on all the edges of everything. Make sure they're on nicely. You don't need heat. No special tools.
Jamberry.
Just push it down.
And it's really easy to do if you're like going somewhere and you want to do your nails and like you want to do them quick. Then
you don't have to wait for it to dry.
It's already dry on the top.
Dry immediately.
Oh, that one's coming off.
No, that's because we need to trim it.
What, my nail?
The end of it.
Oh.
Okay, so now let's take the file and
I don't want to trim my nails. They're beautiful the way they are.
probably here, sorry. We'll work on getting a better angle for this next time. Not the greatest.
And it wasn't the best day too, because it's like sunny outside.
We like the sun, but it's not too great for doing videos. Last time Jenna Leah had a set of glitter on, I think she had it on for, I don't know, 2 weeks. And the only reason we took it off was because her nails grew so much.
that it didn't look
you could
that
see,
good.
Yeah, you could see all the growth on the bottom. It never did chip. So.
But they're really good. And